Devin Haney's power. That is the topic of this short video because I've touched on this in the past. But after the Jorge Linares fight, that's still coming up. That's still going to come up with a lot of channels, and people going to be critical of Devin Haney's performance and how he wasn't able to really phase Jorge Linares the way we wanted him to phase him, I guess, right? But keep in mind, Devin Haney absolutely did hurt Linares to the body in that fight a couple of times. But his power is always what comes into question. And I'll be the first to admit, I'm a huge Devin Haney supporter. I like Devin Haney. And when I did see him fighting Jorge Linares, it looked like in those earlier rounds when he was punching, when he would go to the head and stuff, I'd never seen Jorge Linares' head snap back. It was almost like he just was, he wasn't phased at all by the headshots as much at all, And I'm like, damn, Devin is really throwing everything, damn near everything he had into Jorge Linares, and the dude he's not phased, But it's not just Devin Haney, man. I mean, he doesn't have what we would call as big punching power. Doesn't mean he doesn't have power, but he doesn't have exceptional power where he's like on a level of Gervonta Tank Davis or like a Teofimo Lopez. Now, I'll say this too about Teofimo and Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm not saying that they don't have power, but it also makes you wonder, a lot of the fanboys of these dudes, when they bring up, if it was Devin, if Devin got hit by Tank like that or T.O., he would have got slept. I've heard this. That could very well much be true. But at the same time, why didn't Tank Davis sleep Gamboa? And why didn't Teofimo Lopez sleep Lomachenko? He hit Lomachenko with a lot of heavy shots. Flush. I didn't even see Loma buckle. I never seen him buckle once. Gamboa, who was a over-the-hill shot fighter at this point, he was able to get knocked down many times by Tank Davis, got back up, and he didn't, it wasn't like he put his lights out cold or something like a Deontay Wilder did to a lot of his guys, but that is telling you something right there. Like, yeah, you can have all the power in the world, but if somebody else has the chin, your power ain't gonna really mean much, bro. And Teofimo Lopez proved that. And I know people are gonna say, but Lomachenko was in defense mode. No, he wasn't. In the beginning of the fight, he was, but towards the end, Lomachenko was going all out. Teofimo Lopez hit him with some shit. He cracked him quite a few times towards in that mix up. I didn't even see him budge, bro. Show me where did you see him? Where did you see Lomachenko wobbly? I didn't see it. He took every shot from this power puncher. Okay, so the question is though about Devin Haney, will his lack of power get him anywhere? Will it get him far? I believe so, man, because there's been a lot of boxers that aren't known for power that have really had successful careers. Pernell Whitaker is one of them. There's a bunch of other ones too. What was it? Sugar Ray Leonard. He wasn't really known to be like a power puncher. So there's a lot. There's a lot of pure boxers out there that had great careers. That doesn't mean that Devin Haney's career is going to be just as great, and it also doesn't mean it won't be. We will have to just tell. And another thing is, can Devin Haney improve on his power? And a lot of people would say sometimes you got to grow. These dudes are young. They have to grow into their man strength. That might be the case with some boxers, but some boxers just don't have the power. Some boxers grow into their power, and I believe some just don't have it. And are there ways that you can gain power? I believe it is, absolutely. There's ways that you can strengthen your power output. And I think Devin Haney, if they decide to, man, I mean, I can't really be too judgmental on it because maybe he's comfortable where he's at. He's confident enough in his skill where he feels like he might not need to worry about power, or so we thought, right? Because when he was talking to Jorge Linares, when he said, "So how's my power?" When he said that let me know that Devin Haney realizes that he wants to work on his power. So that might be something that he's about to get into soon. He's probably going to start expect Devin Haney to start working on his power, and his team. They're going to start looking into that. I believe that's going to be, man, if he can add that, even the slightest bit of power to his arsenal, bro, that dude is gonna be nothing to fuck with. I think right now he already no joke, but you add that element of some decent, nice punching power, kid will be almost untouchable, man. But there's been people saying, well, who's a good trainer or somebody that he can join up with to get him on a regimen where they're training him on his power. You can say, I guess, Derek James. I heard people say Derek James. Some people say he should join the Kronk gym. What's the guy? Sugar Hill. I heard people say he could also. I seen weird comments. I seen comments talking about he should start juicing, all type of weird shit, bro. I'm like, what are you talking about? But nonetheless, those all sound like good people to help him. But I mean, it's not up to us. It's up to Devin Haney and his team moving forward to see where if they wanna really work on his power. I think that's what they're gonna do. Because when he asked Linares that, I'm like, all right, he's talking about power. He said, how do you rate my power? So when he said that, he doubting his own power. You know what I mean? So expect him to go ahead get up in the gym and start figuring that out. And I'm telling you, this Jorge Linares fight was good for Devin, man, because even though he didn't show his power, I guess it was like a fight where he got to really push himself and got to see where the chinks in his armor is, and now he can go back to the table like, yo, look, you know what? When I was hitting this dude, he wasn't really moving. So I gotta go. I want to go try to work on my punching power. Oh man, I was too slow. Missing that, dipping the punch. I gotta work on my head movement and my defense a little bit more. Stuff like that. He needed this kind of fight. A lot of boxers, man, when they go through like tough fights, or not even tough fights, or a tough fight, or a fight where they get stunned, rocked, or some kind of adversity, it lets them know, all right, damn, what I'm not going to do next time, what I'm going to improve on next time I get in the ring. And that's what's going to make Devin Haney more dangerous. The more adversity he faced, the more dangerous he's going to become. And I know he's looking weak right now. I know he look a little like food to Teofimo and Ryan Garcia and all these dudes. Hey, maybe that was a blessing in disguise. Maybe that'll make them get in the ring with him now. But I'm telling you right now, just because you saw that happen to Jorge in the Jorge Linares fight, doesn't mean Devin Haney ain't gonna pick up on it and learn from that and be better at doing different things next fight. And that's what these dudes are counting on. They're counting on Devin Haney to have a weak chin. They're counting on him to have no punching power when they get in the ring with him, so they can try to dominate him. But I'm telling you, I don't see it happening with either one of them, Ryan Garcia or Teofimo Lopez. Could be wrong, but we have to see. Tell them to make the fight and start making excuses, and then we'll see where Devin Haney really at. And we'll get to see with Teofimo. We get to see where both of them is at, actually. So let me know what you think about this video. Can Devin Haney improve on his power? And does he even have to improve on his power? Is he okay the way he is? And if not, who should the Devin Haney team be looking at to help Devin Haney improve on his power output? This is Rebel Life Boxing. Get y'all later on the next one. Peace out.